Okay, welcome to That's Normal for Your Age, a podcast where we have real conversations about midlife and health and wellness. Oh, sorry, midlife health and wellness. Before we dive in, take a second with us to take a sip of water, take a deep breath, or even quickly hug if you're sitting next to someone special. This is your reminder that you're allowed to slow down and check in with yourself. I'm Aimee, and this is Jen. And today we're kicking off this podcast by introducing you to who we are, why this space exists, and what you can expect from these conversations. So many women are told that feeling exhausted, gaining weight, struggling with sleep, mood changes, aches, or feeling disconnected from their bodies is just normal for your age. Some things may be common, but that doesn't mean they're inevitable or that you have to accept feeling off. This podcast is about education, perspective, and realistic conversations. No extremes, no shame, just honest talk with your girls, practical insights, and support as we navigate this stage of life together.
Before we go any further, this is just a quick disclaimer. Neither one of us are medical doctors or anything like that. And nothing you hear on this show is meant to be medical advice. I am a national board certified health and wellness coach, but I'm not your coach unless we're working together outside of this one-on-one. So think of this as a space for information, to share some frustrations and just a place to talk and share so that you're able to help. So that we're able to help you feel your best. So let's get into it. Let's do a little cheers before we go for it.
Cheers.
Okay. Great. So I hope you joined us in taking that sip of water. We are going to just kind of introduce a little bit more of who we are. So why don't you start off, Aimee? Tell all the people who you are, what you're doing here.
Okay. I'm Aimee, and I am 49. I'll be 50 next month.
I didn't know we were dropping ages. Oh, you do it.
Well, I just want them to know where I'm coming from, like where I'm at and why I feel the way that I'm feeling. I'm going through all those things. I'm a mother of two. I have a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old, and I'm married over, 20 years now. And I've always felt like a very healthy person, very energetic. I've never had any issue with like getting up in the morning or bodies aching and all that stuff. And these past few years have just been really rough. And I met Jen when our oldest children were in kindergarten. I didn't have any female friends at that time except for some women that I worked with. But we ended up, going to the park a couple of times with the kids and just like instantly all of us connected. It was her and I and like 4 or 5 other women, right? And now our kids are 15 and it's gone by so fast, but we have still kept that connection with each other, even though our kids all go to different schools and they have for a while now. But we do like mom's nights every once in a while. We plan them and cancel them, plan them and cancel them. You know how that goes. But I've always been able to keep, a friendship going with Jen. And we just connect, even though we have different styles of parenting and different, views of everything in life. We still find commonalities that keep us together. And mostly we just make each other laugh.
A lot.
And And that is my favorite part, is having somebody I can talk to and tell them anything. And I want more women to have that. And that's why we're here today, is because we just want to like listen and talk and let people know that, or let women know that this is normal. And, you don't have to suffer alone.
Yeah.
Or deal alone.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And I'm excited to do this with you. And we joked that Caesar is really the star of the show here. We joked that we don't get to see each other nearly enough, and so we had to start a podcast just to like
Make up
make it happen.
excuses, right?
Yeah,
It's legit.
it really is. It really is. Oh, gosh, Caesar's so crazy.
It's fun.
Well, yeah, I'm so glad that you're part of this, and this is a really fun thing to do. And like Amy said, we met when the kids were a lot younger, and it's I think I have struggled to make friends. Sometimes it's just really hard. Like, you know, in college, it's easy. Freshman year, you're on the same floor, like you're all kind of in a different spot. And since then, it's been hard to really find that friend group. And our little bad moms group has been like a huge lifesaver. Um, over the years, and I'm so grateful for Amy to take over Caesar duties right now.
He was taking over my mic. We're just gonna get a lot of hot breath.
That's a different podcast. But
Is
just
it?
needs to sit down. It's not that far off. So yeah, I have a 15-year-old and I have an 11-year-old right now, both boys, and we are super into sports. I mean, we're always like running around like crazy, tournaments every weekend, like football reigns supreme in this house, like American football, real football, and so we're always at a football field. We're at basketball, track, like all sorts of things all the time. Everything is a very go 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 kind of lifestyle, and it was a few years ago that I was just like, man, I'm just so tired, like what's going on? I don't like driving at night. My eyes
I know,
messing
right?
up. Like what's going on here? And I am, since we're sharing ages, I guess I like normally only admit to 25.
You're not 25?
No, I don't think so.
Every birthday you've been 25 for the past, what, 10 years?
Longer. Yeah, it's been like 50. Yeah,
I like it.
I am actually 43, and I'm trying to own that a little bit more. Sometimes the number just sounds crazy, but at the same time, I think that we need to own that and kind of show like this is what your 40s, this is what your 50s, this is what it looks like, and it's okay and it's beautiful and it doesn't mean the death of anything. Even if you go to your doctors with vision issues, if you go there saying you're experiencing vertigo or like weird things like that, and they say, oh, that's normal for your age, like that's not enough to do something with.
Mm-mm.
Like there are things that you can do. And in my work as a health coach and a board certified health coach and working with lots of women, I find that there are lots of things that you can do. And so focusing on what you can control allows you to feel a little bit more in control of these things that are just seemingly like coming at you and changing each month. And so my thought, my goal with this is to kind of like get together and talk about these things so you don't feel quite so alone.
Yeah, maybe work some things out with each other too. That we figure, everything's a mystery. Every morning is a new thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of like the monster under the bed, where if you don't look at it and you're like hiding in there, no feet outside of the bed, you're all
Right.
tucked up tight and everything like that, it becomes a much bigger monster. And when you shine a light on it, then you're like, oh, it's a dust bunny or a sock or like 35 single socks that have just been hiding under the bed.
All the left socks that have been
Yeah.
missing for the past 5 years.
We get socks that have a left and a right on them.
No,
Socks like that?
we don't even match socks anymore because of this reason that we're talking about. I buy all the same socks for everybody now because the kids are wearing the same size shoes that I wear. So that's why I'm wearing. I know these are Alejandro's socks because he actually walks around outside in them, and the bottoms, like, I can't get them clean. I'm not one of those, like, stain remover moms.
No, Martha Stewart.
So yeah, so I put bleach in the white socks, and if that doesn't work, then you're just wearing the gray socks. So I'm wearing the gray socks today because
You should. You should, because your feet are covered with socks, and
Right.
that's good.
that's true.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
But yeah, I don't get the ones that are left or right marked. I've never had, I think when they were little, maybe. But it didn't really matter then because both their feet were pretty much shaped the same when they were little.
Yeah, my husband, Brandon, he has to have these certain socks. And so he gets really mad when the kids like take them because of course they're nice socks and they have the left and the right. And like I'm the one that does the laundry and I'm just trying to get it done because let's be honest, it sat in the basket for a while. Then it finally, like a week, it finally made its way into the washer. And on a good day, then it made it into the dryer. And then it also spent another, 5 to 7 business days in a clean basket. You're just lucky you have the socks, period.
See, yeah, that's the difference between having a laundry room in your house and having to like take your laundry down. Because as you know, we live in an apartment. So when I take my laundry down, and my sister hates me for telling her this, but I always wash my clothes, dry my clothes, fold them, and put them away all in the same day, like all of our clothes. And I mean, it does take me several hours, and I can do some things in between, but it's the only way that I can keep myself from being insane. Because having like a pile of laundry like sitting on the couch somewhere, and
Like the one out there on my.
yeah, my sister like has cats, and like if you leave stuff around and you have pets, like they start thinking that that's like it's theirs.
Yeah.
And so she's always frustrated with having to rewash clothes and so yeah, I try to just do it all at once. But like I said, it takes like a whole day, and I have to do it like on a day off when I'm not working.
Yeah,
Because that's what I want to do with my time off is
of course.
a whole day of laundry.
Yeah,
But
it's the best.
it is.
Wonderful kids and husbands and families.
If I could do it while cocktailing, that would be better. But you have to do pickups and stuff in between. So whatever.
I know. When it's like the holiday season, I like just shut the door in my bedroom and I just turn on all the Hallmark movies and like nobody will bug me because they're like, oh, she's doing the laundry. Or if I'm getting really crazy, I'm matching all the socks like the right way. And yeah, nobody will bug me and I can just go in there and then, sometimes I'll just take a nap.
But yeah, everybody does their stuff a different way.
Yeah, and it's all good. It gets it done. And I will never, like, you are amazing. You're always like cleaning. You so tidy and like, I mean, I don't care what excuse you want to give that you get laundry done, all of it, like start to finish in one day. I think you are pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Maybe everything else is crazy, but you do that laundry.
Like, don't open any of my closets or look under my bed or anything.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. It's all good.
It's just the one thing. The dishes and the laundry.
Yeah. See, I offloaded dishes to my older son.
Oh, that's nice.
That's his chore.
Well, we don't have a dishwasher. And I don't trust my kids to clean my dishes.
Yeah.
I'll let them do them, but I'm always like watching them behind their back. So
He does a pretty good job.
that's good.
I'm proud of him. That's
really nice.
Whatever else, I'm proud of that. Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Where does he find the time? You guys are always playing football.
I know. That's the thing. It's like, school till like 3:30, and then there's like practice after school, and then there's homework and stuff. So sometimes Brandon does help him. So that's nice. But it's not me. And that's all I care about.
That's nice.
Yeah. Little division of labor.
Yeah, they're getting old enough that that's something that can be done.
Yeah. That's good. That's important.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if we get back on topic, why did we decide to do this together? What brought us here?
Well, this was your idea.
Well, I figured like any asshole with a mic and a camera can do a podcast. We can be those assholes.
I'm
like,
an asshole.
We are those assholes.
We are those assholes. Yeah, why did you want to start this? I mean, why did you want to start with me? I mean, I am totally flattered and I really appreciate it because I love spending time with you, and any excuse I can have to spend time with you is fine with me. I've never wanted to be on camera or like make people listen to me. But when you suggested it, I was like, yeah, no way. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think partly because you're a woman I'm a
I
woman.
am.
And we have some pretty like funny conversations. Like we always laugh together when we get together. And I think that so much of women's health either isn't studied, it's not talked about, and and I am making some broad generalizations here, and I'm okay with that. A lot of studies will kind of back that up. Women often have the higher mental load and are taking care of a lot of the family things. And we take on an awful lot of stress, and we don't have to. And sometimes it can feel very, I know I feel kind of alone sometimes. And what I've learned in my work that if I feel a certain way, I'm not the only one. Like I'm special and unique and all that crap, but like, and so are you, and so are you, and so is everyone. But, or and, I should say, I like to say and instead of but. We need to kind of talk about it. Like I said, the monster under the bed. Like we need to talk about it and share what we're feeling because if we talk about it, that pushes stuff forward. And just this year, taking off the black box warning label on estrogen. I mean, that's a huge thing that's been like for 20 years. And so my whole goal of this is just kind of share more information, give a safe space to talk about things and help women realize that yes, maybe it is normal for your age, but we don't have to be stuck in that.
Right. You don't have to settle for that.
You don't have to settle. Yeah. Yeah. And we're all in this together, whatever it is. This crazy dream.
That's one of the things I love about having female friends is that we are definitely tribal. Like we tend to stick together and support each other no matter what. And that's invaluable.
It is.
And not everybody has it though.
Yeah.
I thought it was something that all women, eventually do have. I saw my mom with, her group or her few, but as I got older, I realized how hard it is to, keep a group of women consistently as friends. But it is so important to be able to talk to each other and have somebody to talk to and have somebody to listen to you.
Yeah.
And right now is like a pivotal time in our lives. Like, I think I was reading that I think some women can start perimenopause as early as like 32 or 35. I had my last baby at 37, but I'm pretty sure that soon after that is when I started feeling different.
Yeah, because after like you have all those hormones that are going to build a baby, and then post like you nursed and like there's so much stuff that's going on that your body like doesn't even regulate for like almost 5 years after having a baby and don't quote me on that specific
Sure.
time frame, but it is quite an extended time. And then if you're right in the throes of where perimenopause starts, because yes, it does start about 7 to 10 years on average. Menopause starts around 51, 52, and so about 7 to 10 years before that. And so you're in this like hormone flux for all of these years, and it can be very isolating because you're like, what the heck is going on? Like I was fine yesterday, and today I'm not. And while that's going on, life is happening
Sure.
outside of that. So there's still like as kids come in, there's changes in relationships with your partner. There's changes in how you're able to see friends and who you're seeing on a regular basis and how you're showing up and how you spend your time and that existential change and like mother to and woman, you still are both of them and they are fighting at the same time. So
Yeah. And then throw in the mix of your children getting into their puberty, prepubescent and pubescent stages.
yeah, like why does that line up with like
It doesn't matter. I mean, now I realize why my mom is certifiable, but like, it doesn't, it's such a cruel, like, joke of nature that, you're going through all these hormonal changes and your children are going through it. And I mean, there's times where you're just I'm like, they're crying and I'm crying and nobody knows why the other people are crying.
yeah. Yeah.
But, I think that this day and age, we're lucky because there's a lot of awareness has become, like mainstream.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been, I don't know if I've just started noticing it more lately because it's like where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can go through, there's a million podcasts and websites and stuff that where women are talking about it, and everybody's in the same boat. But what is really elusive is, what is the solution? Is there a solution, or is there just like a bunch, just band-aids? I've seen women at my kids' school. One woman in particular, she went to she found a doctor that actually listened to her. She looks amazing. She looks like she's aging backwards. It's taken her a couple years to like settle into it, but every time I see her, she looks better. And I'm just like, what? I got her doctor's name from her, by the way.
Yeah,
so
good. Share it.
I'm making phone calls. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making phone calls tomorrow. But yeah. I know that there's relief,
Yeah.
but the awareness is the most important thing. Is being aware that there is solutions. There are ways to,
Yeah.
feel better.
Absolutely.
We deserve that.
We do deserve that, because while we're handling all this stuff, like, do we have to handle one more thing, right? Yeah, and that's the thing, is there are they didn't do studies on women. Women weren't part of studies up until very recently, and even still it's very limited because we fluctuate so much throughout the month. And so it was like too many variables. So fine, don't worry about it. We'll just do all the studies on men. And so then that's when we hear like these things. Like for me, I work with a lot of clients who are looking to lose weight or build some strength or deal with chronic diseases like diabetes, osteoporosis, and just various things like that. And a man can come in and lose 20 pounds like very quickly. And he's like, oh, I just maybe didn't eat ice cream a couple times.
I stopped drinking soda pop.
Yeah.
In the last 30 pounds.
Yeah. And then a woman's over here, she's exercising every single day. She's, again, carrying the emotional, mental load for the whole family. She's working full time. Her sleep's probably affected. She's probably skipping meals because she's got so much stuff to do. She's probably not drinking enough water because, let's be honest, none of us are.
I'm like,
Good. This is our drinking game. There you go.
right.
And but she's eating healthy food when she's eating, and it's like she's doing all of these things, and she's just kind of like getting thicker in the middle and like gaining weight, not losing weight. And yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And it's kind of like you got to find the right recipe, like what's going to work for you.
And I think different things work for different people too.
Absolutely.
I know there's been that trend, like everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. And then there's people coming back, no, they don't.
Yeah.
It's just different. Everybody deals with different, lifestyles, different schedules. It's not fair to put anybody in just like one box and be like, this is what works. If you can't make that work, then something's wrong with you.
Yeah, no. And that is damaging because you also shouldn't be like perfecting 24 hours in a day either. Oh my God, like sleep is so important. And I don't have my sleep, like everything is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's bad.
Yeah.
Wait till you're older. Get that 3 a.m. like where you wake up with heart palpitations and like panicky and start thinking about everything.
I do get that 3 a.m. Do you want to know? I woke up, I think it was a little bit earlier. It was around 2, or maybe Brandon hadn't gone to bed yet. So he was in bed, but he hadn't fallen asleep. It was maybe midnight or so. I woke up like laughing my butt off. I was cracking up. I was like crying. The only thing I can remember, there were some things happening, but I can't remember what. And the only thing that I was saying was like, these are good shorts to poop your pants. I don't know what was happening in this. I remember, I feel like we were in a car together.
You were not
like like a convertible.
You were pooping your pants in the car with me?
I was not. No.
I was pooping my pants.
No, it was a guy, some guy, like there was something about it. And I was making sure he had good
Good
shorts,
shorts.
boobs, pants in.
Well,
So
we're always taking care of everybody, aren't we?
we are.
Looking out for everybody, looking out.
Yeah.
Remind me not to take any car rides with you anytime soon.
Well, unless you have the right shorts. So, yeah.
What shorts aren't good to poop your pants in?
I mean, yeah.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't usually wake up laughing. I usually wake up just like panicky and like I don't remember my dreams though. Do you remember your dreams most of the time?
Sometimes. Lately, I have been. I went for like, it was about 2 months. It was the holidays and all, so whatever. But I went for about 2 months that I was not getting very good sleep. And I was doing the 3 a.m. wake up and then struggling to fall back to sleep, or I'd finally fall back to sleep for like a half an hour. I get up early anyway. And so it was a real struggle. Then just this week, we came back from a huge convention and I was just like,
Oh
run
yeah,
down.
yes, I forgot.
And it like the first night back, I'm dead to the world.
Yeah.
It was so nice because Brandon stayed an extra night, so I had the whole bed to myself. And I
Ooh.
was just like, oh, yeah. I mean, of
Just
course, this
spread
guy
out.
was in there.
Or just pillows everywhere.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And then like the next night was a good night, and then the next night I got like a 93 sleep score, and I was like, not to brag, but
You scored high.
sleep score.
See, I don't keep score.
Oh, I
It just, I know if I've had a good night's sleep, according to what my knees do when I get out of the bed in the
yeah.
morning.
That crackle pop.
It's like the aching, like when your feet hit the floor and their ankles hurt. I know I haven't slept well because
Yeah.
I've got that inflammation or whatever, you know?
Yeah, you didn't sleep it out for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't affect, sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning. Um, yeah.
It's almost 8 o'clock. I mean, this is like we were taking like
It took us a long time to get
Yeah.
it together, but that's okay.
But we did.
First episode is
Yeah.
nothing, but
but yeah, it's pretty much what you can expect, like us talking things out. Like how I envision it is like this is a time like if you're running around picking up the kids, you're doing the laundry, you can shut the door and you're doing the laundry all in one day, like Aimee, or whatever. Like
we're
this
doing
is,
it in segments and doling it out like Jen.
however,
Hey, getting it done is getting it done. It doesn't matter how you do it. There's no right or wrong way.
yeah. But hopefully you just feel not quite as alone, and you can hang out with your good friends Jen and Aimee and get it done.
Get it done.
As we wrap up today, we just want to kind of like end the episodes every time in a similar way. And so, first, let's share a quick win or reflection from today. Go ahead, go first, Amy.
A winter reflection. I didn't prepare anything. My hands are clammy. I'm sweating.
Tell me, what is your win?
My win today is I actually got up and I was so excited to do this today with you. I actually got up and took the kids to school and I had time because I didn't have any clients scheduled today. So I went home and I washed my hair and I curled it. That was a huge win. I don't get to do that every day. I did put some mascara on. I didn't get any in my eye. I didn't poke an eye out. That's a big win for me.
Yeah, I do that at least once a week.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say that's the win. Just being able to take a couple extra minutes for myself and try to make myself feel, pretty and normal and I got to come here and be with you. That's a big win for me.
And you're beautiful.
Oh, so are you. I'm glad I'm here too. You're so sweet. Love you.
My win is that we got this together.
I know we actually got it working.
Yeah, it got out of the chat and we got it working. We got together and I'm excited to see where this goes. Like I said, I want to be those assholes with the mic and the camera and, just helping people out. So that's my win. And so let's talk action steps for this upcoming week. What's one thing you want to focus on this week?
This week I want to focus on getting some of my clients to regularly schedule so that I can make my schedule more regular around them. Right now I have just a few ladies that I work with and being the type of women that they are and personalities, it's really hard for them to commit. But in order for me to make my life, doable and work, I need to get them to commit to actual times that I can work around. So my goal is to talk to them, and I want to work on putting together like maybe some sort of contract that they can sign. We can sign together so that we have more of a plan. I just started doing this, so it's still in the works, but getting my business more businessy.
I like it.
Like
I
it?
like it. Well, yeah, it's sometimes you just learn by doing.
Yeah.
And it's good enough, but and then you see where you need to make those tweaks.
Well, it started out just helping, just helping kind of for fun, but, also for a little money on the side. But it's turned into something that is really kind of a passion of mine, is to help people and be there that way for other women. So I'd like to make it something more solid this year.
I'm so proud of you. And we should talk in maybe even the next episode about manifestation, because you really have done that, and I'm so proud of what you've been
Oh, I
doing.
learned it by watching you. Are you kidding me? I remember, like, what was it? Right? Was it before COVID or after COVID? But you told me that you're like, I'm going to drive a Tesla. And I was like, that's so cool. And then, like, you pulled up in that Tesla, and I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
It's my Bessie in a Tessie.
Yeah. Still don't like Elon. Sorry.
I know.
But yeah. Now we live so far away. Like, we need that EV.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you've made a lot of things happen for yourself, and Brandon too. Like, both of you guys are like this power couple, and I watched you guys grow so much, and I'm really proud of both of you.
Thank you.
But I look up to you guys a lot. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, same. Well, yeah, we'll dig in a little bit deeper in the future, I think, because I think that'll be a good thing to share, because again, it can feel kind of dark, and learning how to manifest and like what works for you, and it doesn't have to be like, textbook is good. Oh, cool. This week, I am working on, let's see, what am I working on? Sanity. I mean, not too far off.
Ever elusive.
Yeah, it's a very busy couple of weeks. We've got lots of tournaments. So I guess what I'm working on is getting all those little appointments that I always push off and getting them scheduled. So I scheduled with a therapist for Tuesday, and so I'm glad that I got that on. And then I have a couple other just little routine doctor's appointments that I'm working on getting scheduled. So,
that reminds me, I have to do that too.
Yeah.
And get my eyes checked again.
Yeah. I got to get all the...
a while.
Gotta get the old tune-up.
It is that time of year to check all the check engine lights, see when they're all on.
What's firing? What should be firing?
See if a piston needs to be replaced or something's not firing.
I've got a flux capacitor not up to par. But yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And so love for you to share in the comments and let us know what you're working on this week. Like, what is your one main thing that you're looking to handle, or what are the wins that you're seeing? Again, like, we want to shine light on the good things, because it's so easy to really get sucked into the not so nice things. And so we want to cheer you on. So share with us what you're focused on. And one thing is enough. It doesn't have to be too many things. Sometimes we try to overload. One thing is enough. And so we'll continue to kind of share this at the end of each episode, our wins and the one thing that we're working on. And thanks for spending this time with us. I'm so glad we did this. We made it happen.
We did, finally.
And I'm so excited to see where this goes this year.
Me too.
Yeah. Yay.
No, heart to heart. Heart to heart. Ugh.